Did you know that 4 common carbohydrates trigger dangerous blood sugar spikes, accelerate aging, and destroy your metabolism after 60? But here's what shocked researchers at Stanford: switching to 4 specific healthy carbs reverses metabolic damage in just weeks, restoring energy and triggering rapid weight loss that seemed impossible. I'm revealing the 4 carbs you must stop eating after 60, the 4 carbs you should eat instead, and exactly why this swap becomes absolutely critical as your metabolism changes with age in the next 8 minutes. This isn't another low-carb diet. This is about understanding how your body processes carbohydrates differently after 60 and making simple swaps that transform your health. Here's why carbs after 60 become so dangerous when you choose wrong ones. Your insulin sensitivity decreases by 40% after age 60. Your pancreas produces less insulin efficiently. Your muscle mass declines, reducing your body's ability to absorb and use glucose. And chronic inflammation makes your cells resistant to insulin signals. This perfect storm means carbs that were fine at 40 now spike your blood sugar dangerously, trigger inflammation, and get stored as stubborn belly fat. Research from the American Diabetes Association found that seniors eating high-glycemic carbs had 3 times the risk of developing type 2 diabetes and twice the risk of heart disease compared to those eating low-glycemic carbs. The wrong carbs also accelerate cognitive decline, increase cancer risk, and cause devastating energy crashes that destroy quality of life. But here's the hidden truth: carbs aren't your enemy. The right carbs provide energy, feed beneficial gut bacteria, and support brain function. You just need to know which ones work with your changed metabolism and which ones work against it. Dangerous carb number 1: white bread, bagels, and regular pasta. These refined grains are stripped of fiber and nutrients during processing, leaving pure starch that hits your bloodstream like sugar. After 60, when your insulin response is sluggish, white bread causes blood sugar to spike to dangerous levels within 30 minutes. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate white bread daily had 65% higher levels of inflammatory markers and significantly more visceral fat around their organs. This visceral fat isn't just cosmetic, it's metabolically active tissue that produces inflammatory compounds, increases diabetes risk, and accelerates aging. But the damage goes deeper. High-glycemic foods like white bread trigger a process called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to proteins in your body, forming advanced glycation end products that damage your blood vessels, wrinkle your skin, and age your brain. Replace white bread completely with the healthy swap I'll reveal shortly. Dangerous carb number 2: white rice, especially in large portions. White rice has been stripped of its fiber-rich bran and nutrient-dense germ, leaving only the starchy endosperm. After 60, this causes massive blood sugar spikes that stress your pancreas and promote fat storage. Research from Harvard School of Public Health following over 150,000 people found that eating white rice regularly increased diabetes risk by 11% for every additional serving per day. For seniors with already compromised insulin function, white rice is particularly devastating. It also provides almost no nutrients, just empty calories that leave you hungry and craving more carbs. The glycemic index of white rice is 73, nearly as high as pure glucose at 100. This means it raises blood sugar almost as much as eating straight sugar. If you love rice, I'll show you the perfect healthy substitute that satisfies the same craving without the metabolic damage. But wait, before I reveal dangerous carb number 3, you need to understand this critical concept. After 60, your body can no longer tolerate carbohydrate abuse. Every high-glycemic carb you eat damages your metabolism a little more, making it harder to lose weight, increasing inflammation, and accelerating disease. But switching to low-glycemic carbs reverses this damage remarkably fast, often within 2 to 3 weeks. Dangerous carb number 3: breakfast cereals, even ones marketed as healthy whole grain options. Most cereals, including seemingly healthy brands, are highly processed with added sugars and stripped of beneficial fiber. The shapes, flakes, and puffs are created through high heat extrusion that destroys nutrients and creates compounds that spike blood sugar. A shocking investigation found that many popular cereals marketed to seniors contain more sugar per serving than actual desserts. 1 cup of typical granola has 25 to 30 grams of sugar, more than a glazed donut. For seniors, this sugar bomb first thing in the morning sets up a day of blood sugar chaos, energy crashes, and uncontrollable cravings. Research in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who ate sugary breakfast cereals had significantly higher hemoglobin A1c levels, indicating poor long-term blood sugar control and increased diabetes risk. Replace all boxed cereals with the nutrient-dense alternative I'll share that provides sustained energy for hours. Dangerous carb number 4, fruit juice, including 100% juice with no added sugar. This surprises people because fruit seems healthy. But juice removes all fiber from fruit, leaving concentrated sugar that hits your bloodstream rapidly. After 60, when your blood sugar regulation is impaired, fruit juice is nearly as damaging as soda. 1 cup of orange juice contains 26 grams of sugar with zero fiber to slow absorption. Studies show that regular fruit juice consumption increases diabetes risk by 21% in seniors. The fructose in juice also preferentially increases dangerous liver fat and visceral fat. Always eat whole fruit instead, which provides fiber that slows sugar absorption dramatically. Always consult your physician before making dietary changes, especially if you have diabetes, take blood sugar medications, or have other health conditions. This information is educational to help you make informed decisions with your healthcare provider, not medical advice. I'm Maggie Wells, and if you're finding this valuable, hit that like button. Subscribe to Golden Years Secrets for Evidence-Based Nutrition every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. Now let's talk about the 4 healthy carb swaps. Healthy carb number 1, sprouted grain bread or sourdough bread instead of white bread. Sprouted grain bread uses whole grains that have been allowed to germinate, which dramatically increases nutrient availability, reduces glycemic impact, and improves digestibility. Sourdough's fermentation process breaks down starches and lowers glycemic response by 25% compared to regular bread. Research shows sprouted grain bread provides sustained energy without blood sugar spikes, feeds beneficial gut bacteria, and delivers more protein and fiber than regular bread. Healthy carb number 2, quinoa or cauliflower rice instead of white rice. Quinoa is technically a seed, not a grain, and provides complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. Its glycemic index is 53, far lower than white rice's 73. Quinoa also provides magnesium, iron, and fiber that white rice lacks completely. Cauliflower rice is even better for blood sugar control with almost zero glycemic impact. It provides fiber, vitamins, and satisfies the texture craving for rice. Mix half quinoa and half cauliflower rice for the perfect balance of nutrition and blood sugar control. Healthy carb number 3, steel-cut oats or Greek yogurt with berries instead of cereal. Steel-cut oats have a glycemic index of 55 compared to instant oats at 83. The minimal processing preserves fiber that slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar for hours. Research shows steel-cut oats reduce cholesterol, improve insulin sensitivity, and provide lasting energy. Greek yogurt with berries provides protein that slows sugar absorption, probiotics that improve gut health, and antioxidants that fight inflammation. This combination keeps blood sugar stable and eliminates mid-morning crashes completely. Healthy carb number 4, whole fresh fruit instead of juice. Eating an orange instead of drinking orange juice provides the same vitamins but with fiber that slows sugar absorption by 60%. Studies show whole fruit consumption reduces diabetes risk while juice increases it. Berries are especially powerful for seniors because they're low in sugar but high in polyphenol that improve insulin sensitivity. Eat 1 to 2 cups of berries daily, an apple with almond butter, or citrus fruits with the white pith that contains beneficial fiber. Here's your simple carb swap implementation plan. Week 1, replace white bread with sprouted grain or sourdough. Week 2, replace white rice with quinoa or cauliflower rice. Week 3, replace breakfast cereal with steel-cut oats or Greek yogurt with berries. Week 4, replace all juice with whole fresh fruit. Within 2 to 3 weeks of making these swaps, you'll notice powerful changes. Energy stabilizes throughout the day with no crashes. Weight loss begins, especially around your midsection. Mental clarity improves dramatically. Cravings for sweets disappear. And blood sugar numbers improve significantly on testing. Next Friday, I'll reveal the best morning routine for seniors that increases energy and longevity. Simple habits that take 5 minutes but transform your entire day. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop a comment, which dangerous carb will be hardest to give up, and which healthy swap will you try first? I read every comment. I'm Maggie Wells, and remember, small food swaps create massive health transformations. Choose wisely. I'll see you next time.